Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we are finishing off the Pittsburgh series, and as you can see there, we have lost the first two games of the series, making us a combined 0-9 versus the Pirates. These guys have just kind of been our kryptonite. We just can't seem to beat them, and as you saw last game, we got a big beat down by them. We ended up losing 10 to nothing. Travis Wood had a terrible game as the defense did not help him out much in that game either. A couple of situations where we could have been out of innings, but we ended up not getting out of innings. But hopefully, maybe we can get a win today. That's I know. I'm just hoping that we can at least keep it close and maybe beat these Pirates. I mean, this has really kind of been sad the way we've played against them. Otherwise, every other team in the league, we're doing all right against, and especially in our own division, we're doing okay. The Brewers, we're 4-2 against. The Cardinals, we are what? We lost 1-3 in the first series and went 3-4. So 4-3. We're 4-3 against the Cardinals. The Reds, we're 2-4 against. So we're doing better against everybody else in our division but the Pirates, but we will not be sad to see these guys not again until I believe, yes, August. We will not see them again until August. Thank God, because it has been one struggle to try and beat these guys. We're going to finish off this series here, and then we'll have an off day finally. Our guys can finally get a day off, get our bullpen rested up, and then we will hit the West Coast for 6 games, 3 against San Diego, and then 3 against the Diamondbacks, the Red Hot Diamondbacks. At least in our game they are. They are 23-14, almost as good as the Brewers. But we've seen what we've been able to do against the Brewers. Today we're going to have C.J. Edwards on the mound facing off against A.J. Burnett. A couple initials guys going today, A.J. and C.J. C.J. Edwards has been relatively good so far. He is 0-1, but he did pitch well in his previous starts before that. Gave up a few runs in that his last start. I believe it was against the Brewers. I think that was not the game we ended up losing. We did end up winning the game. No, we didn't end up winning that game. I can't remember who he pitched against last, but he'll be facing off a struggling A.J. Burnett, who's 1-3 with a 3.53 ERA. So hopefully we can beat him up a little bit. We just can't hit off these guys. We can't pitch against these guys. We can't do anything against these guys. So hopefully there's a little bit of a change here today. We'll go ahead and get into this game, the final game of this 3-game set. We're going to go ahead and wear the whites. One thing that kind of bugs me about C.J. Edwards is the fact that he only has 3 pitches. We're going to have to work on that with him, try and get him some more pitches, at least going into next year. But until then, we're going to have to live with what we got here. Thank God we got the day off tomorrow because we got a lot of tired guys going out there today. I'm just going to kind of let these guys go. We're going to leave the lineup as is. Javier Baez looks like he needs a day off. He's getting one tomorrow, so we're going to go ahead and skip that. And Montero, you're getting the day off. He's getting 2 days off in a row because we're going to have Lester pitching the first game of the San Diego series, so we're going to let him stay in there also. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve with the call, and I'll be back after the game, guys.
Consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
Gorgeous sun-drenched afternoon at Wrigley. The Pirates and the Cubs, next on the show. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. C.J. Edwards will be on the mound to face them, and if he's going to be successful against these hitters, he's going to need to keep the ball down in the strike zone without question. Starling Marte will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off for the Pirates, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Ready now on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes the 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Just looking to try and get on base to start things out. Set the tempo for the game to come. But he had no answer for that curveball at all.
Josh Harrison stands in. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Andrew McCutchen will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The next pitch. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Pedro Alvarez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but Anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Pause, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. And he goes down and lines this one into left field, a base hit.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to breeze his way to a 1-2-3 top half, but back-to-back hits have turned the tables on him here with 2 outs in the visitors' first.
Neil Walker will stand in here. Currently 6th in the National League in RBIs, but with a good chance to pad that total here.
Come on, Cubby.
From the stretch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. He's ready now, the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Don't let him score.
Here comes a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And he really needs to find a pitch to finish this guy off right here. You can't afford to walk this guy and let this rally get any more steam behind it than it already has.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walk now in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Number 27 will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. Now here's the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside though.
Here comes the 1-0. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Pirates leave them loaded. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Dexter Fowler will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
And that's in there for strike one. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
That includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
The key here is to never panic after you clank one. Go get it, pick it up, and throw the guy out.
Jorge Soler will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now the pitch. Oh, now this ball powered into right center, and that'll be trouble as it heads toward the ivy and extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Well, he's got a lot of people excited around here. Not only does this guy have a chance to be an everyday player, he has a chance to be an impact player for years to come. And the early results, they look good as he hammered that one for a solid double.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center, and this will find the gap as Marte and McCutchen chase this thing out to the wall. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Oh, an early strike here in the opening inning as they get that first run on the board with back-to-back doubles. No question, they'd love to push this out to a 2-run lead or maybe even more. So with another dangerous hitter coming up, they've got an opportunity to do just that.
In now, Chris Bryant. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Polanco is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Miguel Montero will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
And here's something that they haven't been able to do too much in this series. That's come through with his 2-out knock. But for their sake, they've got to hope that's a sign that things might be turning around.
Starlin Castro will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a bouncer out in front. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Gregory Polanco will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
They'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
First offering on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Outside, 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-0 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Full count pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Chris Stewart will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. Up and in for ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
The 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1 pitch on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
A.J. Burnett will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch to him. And he pops up the bunt attempt. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to take the outs when they're giving them to you. Here he tries to force this one into second base, and you knew right when he threw it that this didn't look very promising. And now they wind up getting nobody out.
Here's Starling Marte. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
First and second now, one man out. The 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
A 2-1 offering. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. 2-2 pitch on the way. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The next 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Josh Harrison stands in now with a chance to either tie this game or perhaps give his club the lead. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in now with a possible tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position here. First pitch coming. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And he is indoor as well. And they've taken the lead here. It's 3-2.
You can just sort of tell by looking at him. He's still searching for that release point on his breaking ball. Now, that's 3 runs that are in against him already. And he has not really looked sharp at all so far.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. But this is foul for the first strike. He's set. Now the pitch. Fouled back. He's ready. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Now the 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And the run will score from second as they double them up now. It's 4-2.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
Comes set, now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's the 1-2. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 2. Javier Baez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And the pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball. And that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Stepping in now, C.J. Edwards. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Standing in now, Addison Russell, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A.J. Burnett looking like the Burnett of old, as his guys keep their 4-2 lead. Number 27 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 27.
Now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Now the pitch. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the third inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far. You see the line. That's through just 2 innings of work now. And the way things are going, he may not be sticking around a whole lot longer.
Gregory Polanco will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time.
Get out of here, Pirates.
From the belt, the pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Pause, now the pitch. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Sure not fooling a whole lot of guys in these first few innings. That ball was absolutely raked. And it's not the first one that's been hit hard. He's just fortunate that that one was right at his man.
Into the box, Chris Stewart, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
1-0 on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I think in the scorebooks, this is going to go down as a second straight line out, but this one was definitely much easier than the last one.
In now, A.J. Burnett. Ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 3-2, here it is. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 2. And there is Dexter Fowler. As promised, he'll start things out here in the home third. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Right back to Burnett. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Chris Bryant will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Starling Marte will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Starling Marte.
Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. He's around third, not done yet. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Josh Harrison will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. And that misses ball 1. You start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting number 22, center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One-0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Swinging on 2-0, and this is on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, That's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike one.
An 89-mile-an-hour fastball is not overpowering by any stretch, but it sure had him on his back foot.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 Cub error, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 2. Miguel Montero will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch coming. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this will be fouled away. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball one.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Now the 1-2 home to Montero. Now a swing and a fly ball here headed out toward McCutchen in center. And he's got it for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13,
Starlin Castro will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here. Javier Baez will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Let's go, Bobby!
Pitch on the way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 5-2. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Pittsburgh native Neil Walker strides forward now to get things started for the Buccos in their half of the inning.
Peanuts here.
Now here's the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
Here's the 1-0. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Out of here! She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. Number 27 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Number 27.
First pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in slow motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Chris Stewart will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a high chopper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates get 1 on the Neil Walker home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cubs 2. Tommy La Stella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Tommy La Stella.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
Here it comes. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Dexter Fowler will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now a throw over by Burnett, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, runner back safely. And here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
Burnett checks. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Jorge Soler will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Now the first pitch. Hit hard. Harrison there to glove it at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. A.J. Burnett will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Come on, Cubby.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Here comes the 1-1.
Yeah.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. And the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Blake Parker is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 50, Blake Parker.
Starling Marte will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in for ball 1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Now the 1-1. He shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The pitch. Line hard. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there, and then get the putout down at first.
Josh Harrison stands in. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. The next 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Pitch on the way. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it 6-2. Anthony Rizzo will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now the first pitch. Burnett right back at it as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
0-2.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there, and we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Now here's the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, this is the kind of at-bat that's going to give him a lot of confidence going forward. There's no doubt that he can hit left-handed pitching, and he's proven that throughout his time in the minor leagues. Question is, though, can he be productive against right-handers? And that's an encouraging sign there.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Let's go, Miguel!
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. The 0-2 once more. And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with one out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Starlin Castro will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. First pitch coming. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
He's set, now the pitch. Hits softly to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cubs 2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, come on.
1-0 on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. In there, 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you've got this guy on.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, this is a good sequence there to start him off with the fastball and then pull off the throttle on pitch number 2. He gets him to pop this one up.
Neil Walker will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on the way. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Number 27 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 1-1.
I can feel the freeze up here from that one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, and here's another look at this one. This is from about 1,500 feet up in the air. It's the blimp cam, everybody. And you saw the jump he got, and he had that one stolen easy.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 6-2. Javier Baez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First offering on the way. First pitch swinging as this will be a chance for Walker at second. And taken in out there for the first out.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball-to-strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Mike Holt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Standing in now, Addison Russell, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Cubs. They still trail here at 6-2. Edwin Jackson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Edwin Jackson.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
2-0 on the way. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here comes the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Chris Stewart will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
In now, A.J. Burnett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They lead it 6-2. Jorge Soler will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And the pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, he gave up that 2 spot in the first inning, but since then, it's been nothing but zeros. Really found his groove out there.
Anthony Rizzo will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Now the pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 0-2. And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Now here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Now another 1-2. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Chris Bryant will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Starling Marte will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Pedro Strop will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth.
Number 46, Pedro
Starling Marte will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
And he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-1. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 with one away. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. Andrew McCutchen will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 6-2. Tony Watson will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Pirates, number 44, Tony Watson.
Miguel Montero will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Bottom of the ninth inning for the Cubs. Catcher, Miguel Montero.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. It wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Starlin Castro will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The win would go to A.J. Burnett, barring a late turnaround. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Now the pitch. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out. And the Pirates have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And guys, the Pirates were paced this afternoon by the efforts of this man, Neil Walker. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 6-2. So long from Wrigleyville.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
All right, guys. Well, again, the Pirates strike again. They've now won 10 consecutive games against us. That was their 3rd consecutive sweep. They just seem to have our number, plain and simple. But that's going to drop us to 17-22 and bump them up to 21-17. And let's take a look at the division here. We're 6.5 still behind the Brewers. Honestly, I mean, we're not completely out of this right now. We're hanging on the edge here, but obviously it's still, we're only in the middle of May, so we got a long way to go still. But we do need to shape up a little bit against the Pirates. Like I said, we do not play them again until August. Thank God. Because I don't think I can handle playing them any time before then. So, but we're going to play them in August once. And then we will see them twice towards the end of the season in September. So hopefully we can finally get our act together there against them, and hopefully we're not so depleted in the pitching department, considering now, I mean, I'll just give you a look at my pitching staff here real quick. No, that's my lineup. shoot. But no, we got Hendricks back on the starting rotation now that Wada's out. Hamill's still out here with a broken hand. And, you know, so our starting rotation's a little depleted. And as you see there, Pierce Johnson from our Tennessee Smoky affiliate, or AA affiliate, is also out with a broken hand for quite some time as well. Hands just seem to be a problem here with us. We got Dan Vogelbach also on the DL with a broken hand. So I don't know what the heck is wrong with our hands. They all must be made of glass or something. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and end this episode here of Road to the World Series. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming. And then also subscribe to us on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. And then also, don't forget, we got our Sunday Night Baseball coming up this week. It's going to be the Tigers and the Cardinals from St. Louis. It's going to be the finale of that series, so be sure to check that out. And then also don't forget to check out King Rouse. He's playing his NBA 2K15 playoffs on his Twitch at King Rouse 21. He's got the Bulls and the Cavs coming up for you tomorrow. The Cavs are going for the 4-game sweep. The big thing in that one is Derek. And then he's been without Derrick Rose that whole series, but that's kind of hurt him a little bit there. But yep, that's gonna do it for us here. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys keep it real.